Welcome back to Cyber Secure. In our previous videos, we covered the 5 steps of vulnerability management: risk assessment and scanning, vulnerability remediation, incident response, vulnerability management tools, and today, we'll dive into the final topic: vulnerability management best practices. We'll cover creating a vulnerability management program, developing policies and procedures, and educating employees on security best practices. We'll also include some real-world examples to help you understand the importance of vulnerability management best practices. So, let's get started. Creating a vulnerability management program. A vulnerability management program is a set of policies and procedures that outlines how an organization will identify and remediate vulnerabilities. When creating a vulnerability management program, you should identify the scope of the program, establish roles and responsibilities, and define the process for vulnerability identification, remediation, and reporting. By creating a comprehensive program, you can ensure that your organization is prepared to handle potential cyber threats. Developing policies and procedures. Policies and procedures are a critical component of a vulnerability management program. Policies outline the overarching principles and goals of the program, while procedures provide detailed instructions for implementing those policies. When developing policies and procedures, you should consider industry standards and best practices, as well as the specific needs and risks of your organization. Educating employees on security best practices. Employees are often the weakest link in an organization's security posture. By educating employees on security best practices, you can reduce the risk of human error and improve your organization's overall security. This can include training employees on password hygiene, phishing awareness, and safe browsing habits. To illustrate the importance of vulnerability management best practices, let's take a look at a few real-world examples. Example 1. Equifax breach. As we discussed in our previous videos, the Equifax breach was caused by a vulnerability in the Apache Struts framework. Equifax could have prevented the breach if they had followed vulnerability management best practices, such as regularly scanning their systems for vulnerabilities and applying patches in a timely manner. Example 2. WannaCry ransomware attack. The WannaCry ransomware attack in 2017 affected hundreds of thousands of systems worldwide. The attack exploited a vulnerability in Microsoft Windows that had been patched months earlier. However, many organizations had failed to apply the patch, leaving them vulnerable to the attack. This highlights the importance of following vulnerability management best practices, such as tracking patching progress and ensuring that all systems are up to date. Example 3. Target data breach. As we discussed earlier, the Target data breach was caused by a vulnerability in the company's payment system that had not been properly secured. Target could have prevented the breach if they had followed vulnerability management best practices, such as implementing a comprehensive vulnerability management program and educating employees on security best practices. In conclusion, vulnerability management best practices are a critical part of protecting your organization's digital assets. By creating a vulnerability management program, developing policies and procedures, and educating employees on security best practices, you can reduce the risk of cyber threats and ensure compliance with industry standards. Remember to regularly review and update your vulnerability management process to stay protected from emerging threats. We hope you found it helpful and informative. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video on Cyber Secure.